Hey there Magic One, Bronya here. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Before we jump on in, this short introduction will cover how you can book a personal reading or healing, connect with me beyond YouTube, and learn intuitive tarot with me for free. That's right, you heard correctly. You'll have to watch on to find out how. If none of this interests you, feel free to skip this introduction by clicking on the video progress bar. All of the links for everything I discuss in this introduction are clearly set out for you in the video description down below. I'd love to perform a personal reading or healing for you. Follow the link below to check out the offerings on my website. Readings and healings of different durations are available, including handwritten tarot letters direct from me to you. To connect with me beyond YouTube, join my karmic community to be part of a guided self-development journey, hear updates from me, and receive special offers. You can also find me on Instagram and on Facebook, where I share more inspo and insights, but please do use the links provided below, as unfortunately there are fake accounts out there. If you're intrigued by tarot and want to learn to guide yourself, I have a free mini course to get you started, and I've designed it just for you. You'll find the link down below and you can follow that to gain immediate access to this interactive online course, which includes over 40 minutes of video. To learn all the basics of tarot and my signature process for reading tarot from the heart, you can join the initiation, which is my 4-week journey that will take you deeper into the art. Or check out my other channel, the Wild Lotus School of Tarot, where I share my knowledge, experience, tips and tricks to help people like you get started reading tarot. Well, that's it from me for now. I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's get on with your reading. Taurus, welcome to your tarot reading for October 10th to the 16th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9 card block, Taurus, 3 recent paths, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. So we have the beautiful star energy at the heart of the reading, and it just feels like you are being aligned to your divine purpose here. You know, you're really being guided here towards some kind of new direction, Taurus. So we have the initiation oracle card here, and it says rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I just feel that you've been in a darker place for a little while. You know, there could have been a real struggle. You may still be in it right now, but one thing is for sure, the future looks a lot brighter ahead if you are willing to cross that threshold, okay? No, we can't see what's waiting for us through there. We can just see that it looks like a brighter, more positive direction, but it's going to be a little bit of a fool's journey, right? We need to actually trust the destination and take a step beyond our comfort zone. So the kind of black cave energy for me can be that you've been going through a period of grief, or you've been going through a healing process, but now that pathway out is revealing, and it feels like it's time for you to sort of come back from that place and back out into the world. I've got show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Of course, we have the Aquarian energy of the star here, and it might be that, you know, you felt like you couldn't be all of you in the world, or, you know, something like that. There might be like a spiritual awakening here, or some kind of journey of self-discovery. And now you're being called back into the world, you know, as that, in that energy of rebirth, which the star is also about that rebirth energy also. So you have the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups here as your lead energies, Taurus. Now, these are both energies of grief, loss, and disappointment. So I'm very sorry if you have gone through that situation or you're in it now. You may have had a relationship end. You may have gone through loss or struggle in terms of money or work or career. It just feels like that energy is still with you to some degree. But what I do love about the 3 of Swords is that it's a 3 for a reason, right? It is, you know, because number 3 is really about creation, recreation. So what it's really saying here is, although you've been going through that hurt, Taurus, there is actually a very unique opportunity to rebirth here, because quite often it takes these events for us to grow, for us to, while we're already, stripped back and feeling vulnerable, and in that energy of change, often we are open to making more changes. And that's what I feel that you're going to do here. So it's time for you to take off that black cloak, of that heavier energy, and really acknowledge that there is new opportunities right there ready to happen. Now, Taurus, do you know what? We've got 999 across the top of the reading. If you are seeing that number anywhere, this reading is most definitely for you. But we have this kind of like progress here from the wounded warrior to somebody who is standing so confidently in their light, in their real you energy. So I feel that maybe for some of you, this has also been a health struggle or a mental health struggle as well. And finally, you've got a sense of recovery here, getting your energy back, that type of thing. Or this Nine of Wands energy where it feels like an unsustainable sort of long-term endured energy struggle could have come through navigating this grief situation. You could have even had a loved one pass, or you could be grieving for that job or for that relationship, or even while you were in that situation, maybe it felt like this, okay? But it feels like the energy with a few side steps here is that you can change the game. Now, I think why it's been so hard for you and you've been grieving so much is that you honestly thought, Taurus, that this was going to be your wish fulfillment, okay? The Nine of Cups is that earthly wish fulfillment card, but when it comes into the reading with the star, I always say that we can plan as much as we want and we can try and move towards that, but sometimes the universe has another plan for us, that plan that we chose, to come here and play out for our best spiritual evolution. So I think it feels so disappointing because you had your heart set on this literally, but now you're being redirected to your divine purpose. And the Nine of Pentacles says that you've got everything that you need here to make this happen, Taurus, and that you can become very independent, self-sufficient, and that success can be yours, okay? You can get back on top of this. Two of Swords is here, and this is a crossroads energy. So you're at the threshold, you're at that kind of boundary point where you're thinking about making some changes. Now, you might be thinking about relocating with the Eight of Wands, or, I am feeling maybe, a change in work and career as well here, or stepping into entrepreneurship is also here. And it could have just been that you had a real confidence knock with the previous situation, but the cards are saying it's time for you to own your skill, own your talent, or own your energy, the real you, and really just be authentically all of that. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, which is all about your unique expression and shining that in the world. And, yes, we have been brought up with certain tradition and certain values and certain systems, but a lot of that is breaking down now. You are the Hierophant energy, Taurus, in the Major Arcana, which is about challenging tradition. It's one of your life lessons here. I also feel that for some reason you are actually, because you are regaining your energy and your confidence, you're actually standing out from the crowd. So in this energy, it's likely that you are going to be attractive for new opportunities. So if you are wanting, a new job to come in, a new home, whatever is that thing that you're hoping for, then definitely be seeking that, because the energy is here for that to connect with you. The Eight of Wands could indicate that you're going to get a communication or a message, Taurus, that's going to set you in a completely new direction. The Eight of Wands, we've actually got 2 8s, we've got 3 9s here, we've got 4 5 6. It's all about progress, it's all about forward movement. Now the Eight of Wands, as a reader for me, is about doing a 180 in your life, not a 360, so not going around the same cycle and ending back at the same place, but changing direction, crossing the threshold, tuning to a new energy here, crossing timelines or dimensions. And that is really feeling, I feel that the universe is trying to shift you with this energy here. So yes, it feels very vulnerable. Yes, you still have a little bit of healing to go, but you are most definitely being powerfully guided towards something new that's really going to rebalance things for you. The Six of Pentacles is about coming back into balance, and the situation that you were in, it might have felt like somebody else was in control, or that you were just getting, you know, the leftovers, like we can see these beggars are getting, and that might have really made you challenge, you know, your worth and your deservingness. And you know, it feels like things are coming back into balance, and you'll be being able to step out into the world as the real you and realize that you do have incredible value here to offer, Taurus. So the Emperor here, Aries energy, says it's time for you to take control and step into an active role here to drive your life forward. You know, it's not about sort of being passive or staying in the cave, but it is time to step over the threshold. So the Emperor is about making some strategic moves. It's time for you to make that strategic move that you've been thinking about, but maybe you've sort of been too much in the hurt and too much in the disappointment energy until now to actually move ahead with. And it's about laying a new foundation with the Emperor, on which, if you apply the hard work and effort, if you really invest in this new direction, I feel that it can carry you through, you know, to that Nine of Pentacles, where you've got an increase in your abundance, you know, you've got an increase in your health, and you're finally, you know, back on that, your earth sign game here. Sometimes as the Emperor, you need to protect yourself from the actions and emotions of others, or even from yourself. You can see he wears this armor under the cloak there. And that is so that you can make the right moves and not get sort of swept away, you know, because of emotional decision making or triggers, that sort of thing. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let's grab another one for the outcome. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is your justice point. This is Libra energy for me. Magician is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you are the one that's going to need to really power up here. But the Queen of Swords is like, this is your time to make a change. I feel like you're going to need to hold a boundary against maybe this grief, this sadness, or maybe another energy that's around you. But the Queen of Swords is an active, forward-moving energy of balance, of truth, of clarity. And, you know, sometimes here it's like we're going to get the news that is just the right answer, just the right verdict for you to invest in and change your direction. So that's what I'm seeing here, definitely coming back into balance in terms of yourself. But I feel like there is a financial or assetary element to this as well. So Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope that resonated for those it's meant for. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, so it won't resonate for all of you. But please do drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do love connecting with you over there. And please do hit subscribe to support the channel. Keep the readings coming. Wishing you so much love and magic, Taurus. Do take care. Bye for now.